Hello and welcome to another I Want to Excel Today video tutorial. My name is John and I'll be your guide through this crazy world that is Excel. Alright, so what I want to go over with you in this video is how to get all of your content to fit on printed pages the way you want to. So not just fit to one page, but just kind of laid out the way you'd like to see it. Alright, the first thing I'd like to show you is the page break view. So right up here at the top, when you go to the View tab, you're going to see Page Break View, located right here on the left-hand side. Let's go ahead and click on that. Alright, what this does and what this shows us is how it's currently laid out. So all of these guys are going to end up on page 1, and it's going to go down page 2, so on and so forth, and then you're going to see page 32 over here on this side. Well, that's kind of a problem because this information is supposed to go together. So what we can do, well, there's a few things that we can do. But let's start with one of the easiest ways that I've found to go ahead and fix this problem. When you're in the page break view, when you've selected that, you can actually hover right over this blue dotted line. Click and hold down the button. You can just drag that over. And now that's all going to show up on one single page. So we have all of this information on one page. Here's page 2, so on and so forth. It'll continue to go down. Alright, another thing that we can do when we're trying to adjust our information to show up how we want, when we know that this is going to run a little wide, we can turn this to be a landscape. We can turn the orientation of the page from portrait to landscape. Basically, that just means we're turning it on its side. So we're going to go to the page layout tab, go down to orientation. You're going to see landscape. Now that's going to change some things. You'll see real faintly, you're going to see this gray dotted line. So that's changed things a little bit. So let's go back over to our page break view on the View tab. Page break view right here. Okay, so you can see that it's changed the layout. Well, we still have page 1 here and now page 44 here. Again, we want those to go together. So we can grab that blue line and pull it over. Alright. Now let's say, just for argument's sake, or just in a different scenario, we wanted to make this a little bit wider. We can grab the line that isn't dotted as well and move that however we see fit. Not just the horizontal axes, but we can go vertically as well. We can change however we need to. Alright, so that's one of the ways. In fact, that's my preferred way of laying out how my pages are going to print up. There are other ways. In fact, I'm not just going to say that there's two. There are other ways. We can go to the print screens. Go to File and Print. Okay, and down here, down below, we have some different options that we can take a look at. Alright, so we have, let's see, our print active sheets. We could print the active sheets. Oh, I'm sorry, we could print selections. So like if we've highlighted a selection, we can print that. And let's see, and scaling, here we go. Alright, so we could say we want everything to fit to one page. This is a very long document. It's 86 pages. So we're not trying to fit it to one page. We could say fit all columns on one page. Now that sounds like something we could use. So let's go ahead and select on that. We're going to get a preview right here. So we've selected to have all the columns fit, and that's going to print up nicely. You do have also the option of having all the rows fit, which, you know, that's going to go from top to bottom. These are all rows. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's a mess. We don't want that. All right, so let's go back. All columns to fit, and then we can go ahead and hit print. I don't really want to print up 86 pages of this stuff because I don't need it, but now we know how to do it. So I hope you found this video interesting and you learned something. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps out my show a bunch, and quite frankly, it just makes me feel good.